let's see one example of this thing. That's the static function. Here we can see the static ID, static variable data member ID, and here we can see the static function display. Okay, so it is a static member function display, and we can see whenever what's happening, this static display will be saying this content will be available for all the S1, S2, S3, etc. Okay, and this will be a unique one, and it will return something called ID, which is also static here. Okay, it cannot access, this display function cannot access any of this local thing or local stid, etc. Let's say if I have mentioned like st_id here, it will produce one error. Okay, because it cannot access the stid. It is in static member function, we cannot access the stid, this object's stid. Okay, so here what we'll do, we will return only what the id, which is a static one. In this static context, only the static variables can be accessed. So let's build it and execute it. Okay, now let's see the output here. S1's display produces 3 because id is equal to 3 now. So S1's display, S2's display is working. Okay, but it will produce what? Only one result, id only. Okay, we can do the processing of this id in this static function. Okay, so this is all about the static functions. Thank you.